It is another wonderful night in December. Welcome to another lovely
Coffee with
episode.
Stripes, episode 80.
That's exactly it.
Young ones.
Thanks for joining us on the beach. It's really friggin' cold around, and yeah, we're pussies. It's Seattle, so it's not as cold as Montana. I get it. It's still cold.
We're
Still have people
downtown
walking
Seattle
around
at
in
the
shorts
beach.
and everything too.
Stripes. We got the pina coladas going on.
Yeah, so welcome to
Palm
our
trees.
beach. This is the island in the
He's got
sun.
his bikinis on. He's looking good.
Yeah, I never did fully understand the whole like wearing a huge parka, like this huge coat and the shorts.
Yeah.
Why do people's legs just not get cold? Is it just me?
You know, I think it's it's the speed. If you do less speed, then you'll be more warmer. That makes
Interesting.
sense.
I'll have to look into that.
It's a heart rate thing.
So one of the things that I've been a little bit, I guess, annoyed at myself over, but at the same time, I feel like it's understandable. I do listen to talk radio a lot. I do try to follow politics, stay current with things. But ever since the day Trump got elected, and I remember it happening because I was sick as hell. I woke up and saw the news, the headlines that he was actually elected, and I just said, that can't be right. I went back to sleep for like 4 hours. Woke up, it was still there. I'm like, okay, I'm sick physically and sick emotionally. It's double down. But anyway, the point of this is I just have not been able to fully engage myself in politics ever since. Like, I'll be listening to something on the radio. I know it's important. I know it's something that I'll probably want to discuss later. Everybody has an opinion on. I just can't fully engage anymore. I'll start thinking about, like, do I have any clean underwear left? Is there, something in the fridge that I can eat that isn't rotting? It's
That's
anything
gross.
but what's going on the television, or the radio, I'll think of. So I just don't get as engaged in politics.
There you go. Well, man, just chill out and leave the politics alone and get back into the drugs and the rock
Island
and roll.
rhythm, man. Yeah. But no, I mean, but the
too
reason I get
serious.
annoyed with myself about it is because
Let
there
the
are
pol-
important
the
things going on,
politicians
and
are
I'm
not
always
smart.
able to participate usually in these conversations. And then someone will bring something up, and I'm just not as caring as I used to be about it, I guess. So, I follow this stuff like with all the sexual harassment suits coming out. Like I said, I'm not totally devoid of being involved in it. I just don't have the in-depth information that I used to because I simply
Stripes,
have a
he
hard
needs to go
time
back to the
caring.
beach. Take us back to the beach.
Am I
Stripe.
alone on this?
Can we get a little beach music? Little baby out in the pina coladas, chilling
Relaxing,
with
yeah.
the take it
Exactly.
easy.
All right.
Yeah, on a Calabita.
I think
You know, you got
Oh,
to chill
yeah.
out, man.
Drinking
Too strung
margaritas
out on
the
politics
beach.
and life. So just chill
Kicking white
out,
sand up in
smoke
the
it,
air.
and relax.
Like I just don't
And talk
care.
about something else besides the punk ass president.
They on the
Cause
beach.
he ain't cool. He's
We
got a
love the
problem with touching girls.
There's no
But
politics
we ain't
on
gonna
the
talk
beach.
about that shit.
Just chill out.
I'm just saying. All right.
During the course of that one song, like 3 senators molested 14 underage teens. Just saying. And the time it took us to do that song.
Statistics
Someone
don't
else.
lie. Statistics don't
It's
lie.
Right,
touch the
yep.
girl.
Yeah,
It's a
dangerous.
wind. It's a shitstorm tsunami.
I feel like we need to get a big,
Shit. And
Yeah.
the girl saying,
like a
"Don't
big
touch
wheel,
me."
and just put each senator on there in its own little sliver, and we can spin it and try to predict who's going to be caught in a harassment suit next. It'd be pretty good, man. Like throw it in at the casinos around here.
Finally.
You can bet on it.
Man, it's funny. It's like we're really supposed to like sex, but they're ruining it for me. I do not want to think about Mitch McConnell having sex.
That's a good point. It's like you could be
I
married.
don't. I swear, I don't.
Yeah,
Please,
even
can we
like
talk
Al
about
Franken for that.
somebody
matter.
else having sex like me, maybe, which I ain't. But
Like,
ladies,
are you saying not at the moment, or just not in general
I
in
need
life?
help. I'm just saying, not
I
at the
think he's-
moment.
I think he's putting a
I'm on the
request out
beach
there.
in downtown Seattle.
Local comedian Al Morrow.
Well,
I think
all right,
there's a local
let's-
comedian Al Morrow coming to the stage.
Yeah, please
to make
welcome him in.
presents.
He's going to join us on
Welcome.
our island visit. here.
Al,
Hello. Hello, hey,
going
thanks
on,
for
Al?
having me. Thanks for having me. I realized you were talking about Al Franken.
Yeah,
Yeah, he and I used to hang out with girls all the time.
Franken beans.
Yeah, he actually touched my butt more than he touched theirs, but he is kind of a little handsy, if you know what I mean.
I mean, the whole question is, was there consent? I mean, were you like
He's a
cool
jerk.
with it? Were you like, yes, Franken, please continue to massage my buttocks, or was it just out of the blue?
Well, the thing is that we're both comedians, so we never considered anything we did to have any responsibility or moral obligation or ethical accountability associated with it. We assumed that we could say whatever we wanted, and if people laughed, that would be good enough. And if anyone said, "Oh, do you really believe that?" we would say, "No, we're comedians. That was a joke."
And you know what? That is kind of the rule of comedy. You can get away with whatever offensive thing you want. There's certain things that people are like, "Oh, I don't want to touch that." But as long as you're funny, it can be okay. Because, a joke I was going to make earlier,
Handsome.
it's like we're hanging out here like a reverse Oreo. It's like we got two creams and a cookie in the middle here. But I wasn't sure if that was funny, so I don't know. Can I say that?
I,
Is
I
he
laugh.
funny?
I think Wilson's kind of right here. No, it wasn't
Is
just
he?
was he funny, but is he cute? So if a guy kisses a girl and he's ugly, that's sexual assault. But if he's handsome, that is Romeo. That's romantic.
it's all
That is
those-
what life is based
It's
on.
all those romantic comedies too, man, that ruin it. In real life, okay, if you had
I'm
a
having
guy
great
doing what they
hair
do in
day.
those
That's
romantic
what I care
comedies,
about.
it's called stalking. But in all the movies, it's just incredibly romantic. Oh, wow, he really loved me. He followed me home from work 17 times in a row and, left a flower and he picked a rose petal from each day of the week. And
I don't
real life, you're
remember
like,
that
okay,
movie.
creep.
That sounds. What were you doing when you were 22 years old?
Yeah, that was
Shit.
college. That was me. Yeah.
Come on, man.
I'm just describing my
Hey, bro,
life.
this is a family-friendly
But I'm
show.
saying I thought it was like a movie, and it ended up being creepy. Okay, like I learned that lesson. I
Don't
think
be
everyone else
creepy,
needs to
man.
realize
It's family.
you can't do romantic
No
comedy
creeps.
stuff. It only works in the movies.
creeps.
Well,
And you got to hit the shit road.
no,
What
it's
was
like
that one where Sandra Bullock came in and she lied about
shit
being
tsunami
engaged
on
to the guy that
your
went
ass.
in the coma while you were sleeping? You know what I mean? Like in real life,
That
is
was called My
supremely
First
creepy.
Date.
Yeah,
What are you gonna
that's
say?
not too good. Well, they point out frequently that Revenge of the Nerds is like that kind of
That's
went
rape.
tours are really
That
crazy.
was rape, but she
Fucking-
fell in love.
Yeah, there you go. Sometimes I.
Boy, these pina coladas are good.
So, what's your
Island
favorite
in the
part
sun.
about the beach?
What I like about being here on the beach right now is we got some sun, we got some fun, we got some pina coladas, we got
Ah,
Wes,
yeah.
we got Stripes, we got our special guest, the guy with the blonde hair, and
I'm digging this
I think
tropical
I'm
scene.
drunk.
I'm
It's
digging this
summer.
tropical scene.
Here's
I'm
a
having a great
tropical
time.
scene. So part of the. You want to sing a song?
Fuck yes,
What
sing it.
I guess it's song time.
This is called.
This is the triple.
This is
duet.
called Tropical Life by the WW
Here we
Crew,
go.
Wes and Wilson. 1, 2.
I'm gonna get it.
Tropical life is the best kind of life.
Oh y'all, my.
Only life I live is the tropical life.
Oh yeah.
I get told things about my jokes. They cut like a knife, but I just don't care because it's tropical life.
You hear what he said?
Tropical life.
I think he said he got better things to do.
Oh. Stripes has the best voice
Sing it, Stripes.
in the worst breath.
That
Hey!
was Tropical Life by the WW Band.
All right, that's good.
That's a goddamn hit right there.
It's going
That's all I'm
platypus.
saying.
I think that's one level beyond platinum is platypus. That's what it's going.
Record, send that shit to Epic right now.
Well, we don't have
Epic
to send
Records,
it anywhere.
you
It's-
will not be able to sign us because we will be famous and we will be signed on somebody else's shit.
We're on Stripes Records.
Stripes Records.
See, this
It's too late.
Detective Stan Solid gets a little feisty and doesn't realize how many record contracts he's signed at this point.
I can't remember.
Yeah, he's owned by
It's just
everybody.
great.
So what about you? The best part of the island life?
Best part of the island life is being able to just bury your feet in the white, warm sand, and just kind of hang out with a,
Yeah.
light beverage of your choice,
Pina coladas,
enjoying the scenery
Got the
both on the
beach.
beach and across the water.
the girls. It's
Yeah.
great.
I don't even mind the occasional crab clamping onto my
Dolphins.
pinky toe.
I once had this dream about being
He
on
says too much shit sometimes.
the beach. I was living at the beach, and I was kind of getting into like lucid dreaming at the time, and I read Moby Dick, and I felt like, okay, because he I read
It's family friendly.
and this is Herman Melville,
Can't say penis.
the greatest American novel since
Don't say the word
Moby
penis.
Dick. No, I mean there's Catcher in the Rye, which is probably better. Huxley, or wait, it was
It always
British.
reminds
I
me
keep
of a
forgetting.
sandwich.
Catch her in the eye.
It's your sandwich, right?
So I'm staying on the beach,
Oh,
and I'm like thinking about this, and they said the whale has an eye on each side, so it doesn't see straight like we do. It sees like, imagine your eyes where your ears are, and then how your vision would think. I'd be like, there's no way I could
It's fucked
comprehend
up,
that
man.
unless I lucid dreamed it.
That's serious.
And then one day I was like flying above the ocean. I was like, I'm going to dive in and become a whale. And then I could see on all sides of my head.
Wow.
That I think would technically be possible.
That's what I'm talking about.
Because you can have your eyes still connected and pull it out while it's on the cord there.
The fucking
It's actually
guy
happened
wants
to
to
people,
be a
like sports
whale.
injuries. They get an eye popped out. So you can just pop out both of your eyes and point them to the side.
You go,
You don't even
Shamu.
need to lucid dream. Like, we can
Shamu,
do this. We can do
You
this
are
tonight.
going to be a
I
whale.
think the lucid dream causes less damage
He's
to
gonna be a
your
great whale.
Oh, now
optical
you're
nerve.
nitpicking. Now you're
He's a
just
great
nitpicking.
whale. Here's the Shamu.
Present
New
solutions and
whales.
possibilities.
Shamu's
Okay,
not a
no
whale.
negativity.
To the Shamu and his
Shamu's
new
not a
whale.
whale. Okay, let's sing a song about Shamu. One,
Shamu
This is
song.
the
two,
whale song.
1, 2,
Sing
3,
it.
4.
It's a splashy whale going through the aquarium.
He's black and white.
Wishes
He's
he
gonna
had
fight.
freedom, but he's stuck at
He's got
SeaWorld.
September.
He wants to eat
He's
the children
Timbers.
who are laughing
He's
at
got
him.
the green beans.
One day someone will
He's
throw a
green.
child into
The
the
fish
tank,
and all types of shit.
and it will be a
He wants to
sad
get a
day,
mama,
but at least the parents will have
But
less
he can't
bills to
get a job.
pay.
He's broke. He
And
needs
that's
food
how
stamps.
Shamu got kicked
He
out of
relies on
SeaWorld.
it.
So it's kind of sad. There have been killer whale stories where great
That's the
damage has been done.
Shamu.
We're not being sensitive right now. I thought we were like a sensitive, thoughtful group here. But really, like I was just very rude to people who've been attacked by killer whales.
You
I wasn't thinking
seriously,
about their
man, need to
feelings.
Chill out.
Well, I thought we were just going to sing a lighthearted song.
We're-
So at this point, I'd like to say that the
You don't need to get all
producers of
serious,
Coffee with
man.
Stripes take
Just
no
relax, bro.
responsibility
Jesus.
for
I apologize
For-
to any children that were eaten by killer whales, named Shamu specifically. The other ones I have nothing
Listen.
to do with.
this is Gus
cool.
Lewinsky with the hair right here.
And this guy,
So we don't know
He's
who
having a
Les
bad hair
actually
day.
is. And
Yeah,
chill out.
I have
motherfucker.
sunglasses, so you'll never know.
Gus,
know.
no,
Damn.
what was it? Les Gus
You gotta relax. Act like Stripes, man.
Gotta realize. Okay, all right. I need to get the stripes.
Seriously.
What you
Yeah, I
would
started
have
thinking
to
about
do.
politics
That's how you're
again. That's what
cool.
happened.
Should
Like I
we-
started
should we
thinking about
talk about
politics in the
politics?
middle of a Shamu song, and things went south.
I just keep seeing the beach scene and being like,
Hey,
what
hey,
if?
hey,
What
hey.
are the politics of a beach? Is like,
Listen,
where do you put your
if you
put
got
your
your own
towel?
beach,
Right.
then you're the sheet.
I think most of the like really beautiful beaches in the world are
love
governed by
beaches.
politics that
I love Chinese
deals more with
beaches.
bars and machine guns.
I love Russian beaches. I love black beaches. I love white beaches. I love Pennsylvania beaches.
Oh, Wilson
I
is a
love-
lover of the beaches
My
of the
biggest
world.
love is New Mexico beaches because I like it hot.
I like the hot beaches. I like the cold beaches.
But we're just
I
here
like
chilling
the
on
sandy
this one.
beaches. So yeah, beaches is apparently.
Ow!
So, what's your favorite part about what's going to happen tomorrow?
Is I don't give a fuck. That's my favorite part.
That leaves it open. That's a great part.
Ask the fucking questions around here, motherfucker.
Motherfucker. Well, maybe what we should do is we should hit stop and then we'll record a Stand Solid episode because that's what our viewers really want to
Is that
see.
what you
Is
wanna
more
see?
Wilson playing Stand Solid.
I always look
Wes
forward
being
to
the
when I get
perp.
to be the perp. Yeah. Is it concerning that I
He's
make
a
such a
real
good perp?
perp. Really.
Concerning, I'm pretty sure I'm good at hiring and casting. All right, on that note, everybody, thanks so much. This has been episode 80 of Coffee
Downtown
with
Seattle
Stars.
Beachfront.
Remember sending your letters.
Send them in.